Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Daniel checking in. I can't win like this. I can't win like this. Are we set up for failure in society as men? Has society set us up for failure? Is the system rigged against us? That's how it feels. Working a 9 to 5 job that you hate, you can't stand, and wasting all of your time at to make enough money just to survive or provide food for your family, or to get a car, or to just get something to survive and not be able to enjoy life. That's how most people live. If you work a 9 to 5, you're just providing enough to get by. And you can't even enjoy life. It feels like you're set up for failure. Like you go to college, get a degree that you can't even use, that doesn't help you get a job, and everybody's struggling to find work or get a job. And a lot of the jobs are ghost jobs. They don't even exist. So you could apply to 100 jobs and only hear back from a few that aren't even that great of a job, that don't even pay that good. So you could just be stuck in that cycle of working your whole life away and not enjoy life, not have fun at all. It's crazy. So I've been feeling stuck in a way, I guess, and this is kind of me venting, I guess. You could end up ruining your credit because you get student loans, or you get credit cards and you're just trying to invest or use them to get by, or you run them up, or you get behind and you got some unexpected bills. But if you end up with bad credit, you'll be stuck for a couple years trying to pay that off, or file bankruptcy, which takes money to get to deal with, and then it takes another couple years to get it to go away. So you could be doing that for 4 years, and it's just like you get stuck for years and years and years and never get anywhere. You can get stuck. If a man ends up losing everything and ends up homeless or something, it could take 5 years, 10 years just to get back from that. Like, just from having bad credit, or just from being down and out from, 10,000, 20,000. How's he supposed to bounce back from that? Like, to get a business loan, it's like almost impossible. To do anything that can double your income, it's almost impossible. It could take a few years just to get a degree that might give you a little more money. It's crazy. I don't understand why society is set up like this. Like, the system is rigged to keep everybody rich and the poor poor. Most people are struggling paycheck to paycheck. That is scary, because if you don't get one paycheck, you're out on the street, you're homeless. I mean, look around, you see a ton of people homeless. They didn't want to be there. A lot of them people weren't probably drug addicts, but it's like, life gets so depressing. If you go to the streets, you almost probably wouldn't want to be sober and deal with that, because it's so depressing. So Elon Musk talked about the universal basic income, and I thought it was a crazy idea at first, but now I'm starting to think it's a good idea, because you can have a basic income for a basic living and live a comfortable life probably without having to work all the time, and maybe enjoy life a lot more, and then possibly invest in becoming more successful somehow. But you don't have time to do that mostly if you're working a 9 to 5 all the time. You don't have that time to try to become more successful. Like, you need a lot of time and a lot of money to become more successful nowadays. It seems like you have to have all this time, and then there's people that are talking about like, oh, get 2 jobs and work 2 or 3 jobs and get a bunch of money and you can become successful like that. And it's like, no, you can get a bunch of money, but what are you gonna do? Are you gonna invest it in something to build a business maybe that might work? Because a lot of businesses fail. It's like, what, 3 out of 10 or something? Maybe 2 out of 10 businesses might succeed. And to get a business loan, it's hard to do. You have good credit. You have a good opportunity. You gotta know some people. It's crazy. So it feels like you're set up for failure in a lot of ways. Like, some of the things I did, I felt like I was set up to fail. It's all about money. Like, it's geared for the businesses to win, not the worker. Like, you go and you work for a company, there's so much to get in a company. It's so much red tape. You need experience, you need references, you need all this stuff, but it's not geared to help you get an opportunity. And there's very few companies that will help you get training to get ahead, to get in the position and do it comfortably and be successful at it. Just to work for them for years to provide an okay moderate life. Because even if you get a decent paying job, like 50, 60 grand, the cost of living is crazy. I mean, it would take you a few years just to get ahead and invest in your money right. I don't know, I'm just ranting. I'm mad because I guess I'm a little angry. I'm frustrated because I'm not where I want to be right now, and I don't know what to do. I don't want to work a job, but I mean, what is the alternative? What are my choices? What can I do? Be homeless? Or, that's me losing. I want to win. I want to win, but nobody is helping me get to that win. And to get ahead. So it's frustrating. It's frustrating watching other people win, watching people with tons of money and all this nice stuff and beautiful women. But society has gotten crazy because you can't, even as a man, it's set up like men are having a hard time just having a girlfriend or having time to have a girlfriend because they're struggling to survive, and they're trying to get ahead and they're trying to do something with their life. And it takes a man like 5 years now just to get all the things that a woman deems fit for a man, or you have to have that social status. It takes 5 to 10 years just to get that, and then you might have the possibility of getting with a woman who respects you because you did it, but then she might take it all. So men have just walked away from relationship and said, look, it's not worth it. We're just going to take everything I worked 5 or 10 years for. And you got to respect that. A lot of men don't want to get in a relationship with a woman that doesn't respect that. I mean, and even if she works for 5 or 10 years and she's done it on her own, that's impressive. But she looks down on a man if he doesn't have as much as she does. It's crazy. So it's emasculating. Why would you look down on a man that's struggling, even though he's trying, even though, because you could lose it all in no time too. Anything can happen. You have some bad luck, you lose some people that help you, and you could lose a job. Anything can happen. So I mean, women are getting paid to have kids and go on welfare and have a bunch of kids, and they're being taken care of. But a man, if he falls down, what did they do? Oh, good luck. Find a job. You know how hard it is to find a job right now? It takes months to find a decent job. And then you're just working your ass off for lame pay and a thankless job with toxic people who don't appreciate good help. That's all it is. It feels like that's been my last few jobs. Like, I've been working in a toxic environment with toxic people who don't care, and we're just always tired, just to get a check, just to survive for the next week of toxicity. That's all it is. You just want to have a little fun and make some good money, and it's so hard to do that now. Alright, that's it for this one. I'll see y'all in the next one.